Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Brittany. So today we're filming a very exciting video, but before we get into it, I just wanted to say a big thank you for letting me hit over 100,000 subscribers. I'm so excited for you guys to join my beauty family, and I'm so touched by this happening, and I just still can't believe it, but thank you so much. I love you guys. And so for today's video, we're going to be trying lots of new hyped makeup. A lot of it I got in my last Sephora VIB sale haul, so if you guys want to see that, make sure to watch it first. But while we're doing our makeup, we're also going to be answering some questions. I asked you guys to ask me some questions for this Q&A on Instagram, and we're going to be answering those. You're going to get to know me a little bit better. I also am going to answer some questions about the show. And so if you guys want to see this video, let's go ahead and get started. So the first product we're going to be trying is from Bobbi Brown. This is their Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So a lot of people have been raving about this for many years, and so it's supposed to be like a moisturizer slash primer. And so we're going to try it out today. I did get the mini because this baby was not cheap, and the mini I think was $20. Oh, it smells so good. So the first question is, do you already know who won the show? P.S. I love you. I love you too. And yes, I already know exactly what happens throughout the whole show. Whenever I do watch the premieres though, it is my first time watching the actual show. I just know like the behind the scenes stuff that the cast members told me, and obviously I already know the winner. So to me, this feels more like a moisturizer than a primer. Like I don't feel like it's blurring my pores or anything. But it's giving me nice hydration, and it does feel a little bit tacky, so maybe that's the primer aspect of it. So I like it, but I did think it was going to be more pore filling than it is. So you guys saw in my haul that I picked up the Hourglass stick foundation, which is very hyped up, but unfortunately I got the wrong shade. It's way too yellow, so I'm gonna have to exchange this. So for today, I'm probably just gonna use my Pure 4-in-1 Lover Selfie foundation. I love this stuff. But before I go in with foundation, I am gonna conceal a little bit under my eyes, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. So for the next question, it says, do you deal with anxiety and how do you do it? Yes, I do have a lot of anxiety. I feel like that's why I had so many jobs throughout the years, just because I'm one of those people that feels like everybody hates them. And so it's like really hard for me to be happy, if that makes any sense. But the way I deal with it is just to try to think more positive, obviously, and just kind of tell myself like, hey, it's not always about you. Like everybody is not really thinking about your feelings, if you know what I mean. And also like they're not thinking about like hating you, if that makes any sense. Usually people are just thinking about their self. Okay, the next one is, what is your favorite color? Can you guys guess? I'm pretty sure you could tell, but it is pink. What was your favorite wig from episode 2? XOXO, love you. I love you too. My favorite wig probably had to be Gabriel's. I thought it was so cute because it was like a short curly wig. Now that I'm putting my foundation on, it does seem like my pores are a little bit more blurred than without a primer, so maybe I do like it. I don't know, I'm gonna have to keep trying it out. What was your first thought when you were out of Instant Influencer? I just felt really defeated, so I felt kind of disappointed in myself, honestly. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the new Pat McGrath one. And the next question is, are you a dog or a cat person? So I actually really love animals. Like I love all animals. But if I had to pick, obviously you guys know I have Hudson, which is a cat, so I would pick cat, but I hope I get a dog real soon because I love both. Does anybody else feel like burning whenever they put this concealer on? Because I kind of do, but then it goes away. I don't know if it's just because my skin is sensitive right now or what's happening, but I don't know. I still use it because she was not cheap. Sending you lots of love from Kritia. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but what has been your inspiration to start doing makeup? I guess me falling in love with makeup, like different colors and things like that, really inspired me to like want to play with it. Also, I watched a whole bunch of YouTube when I first got into makeup, and I would just like sit on my bed and practice and everything, and I was just like inspired by other YouTubers. I feel like I'm looking super dewy. It must be that Bobbi Brown product because this foundation's pretty matte. Next up, we're gonna try some of my new Charlotte Tilbury products that I got in my haul. I'm so excited. So we're gonna start with the Hollywood Contour Wand. The next question is, what was your favorite part of being on the show? I guess my favorite part would be like actually meeting James Charles, meeting all the cast members. I just loved seeing people that I relate with, you know? And obviously I had been a fan of James, so that was really exciting. And then seeing Norvina and Paris Hilton, it was just mind-boggling, and I just really love those parts of being there. I don't know if I'm putting too much of this product, but we shall see. Okay, so I might have put too much because it's looking very cool tone, and it's more of a contour, and I was kind of applying it like if it was a bronzer, so hopefully she blends out okay. But the next question is, did you see episode 2 before it premiered? No, like I said, I actually didn't even see episode 1 before it premiered. I didn't see any of the show. The only reason I kind of know what's gonna happen is from talking to everybody, just like I said before. Oh, she actually blended out pretty nice. I like her. Okay guys, for the next question, I actually got a lot of you asking this, but it's, how is your grandma? I'm very sorry to hear what happened. If you did watch my elimination video fully, maybe you guys just stopped in the middle or something, or you kind of missed it, but I did say in that video at the end, unfortunately she did pass away the day before I got back from LA, and my family didn't tell me until I got back, obviously because they wanted me to be with Christian instead of alone. And then we had her funeral right after that. So if you guys could please stop asking me that. I know that you mean well and everything, and I'm really happy that y'all care, but it's just a really hard subject for me to talk about and keep bringing up. But yes, she did pass away and she's in heaven now. Okay, moving on to the next product. This is also from Charlotte Tilbury. It's their Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in the color Pink Gasm. So I believe this one is kind of like a blush and highlighter in one. So I'm just gonna dot her on. It looks like Orgasm. It's so pretty. The next question is, are you still friends with the contestants? Yes, we're all still friends. We video chat all the time, and we have a group chat on Instagram that we're always talking to each other on, and I love them. I love each and every one of them, and I'm so happy I have them in my life now. Oh my gosh, I love this blush. It's so pretty. So I couldn't decide which blush I wanted to use, so I'm gonna use this one and also the new Fenty one I got in my haul, just to kind of darken it up because I wanted to use both on camera. This one's really pretty for like a natural, like everyday look, but the Fenty one that I got is more of a like papow color, and I got it in Summertime Wine. I'm just gonna take a little bit of it on my beauty blender and kind of focus it back here. Oh my gosh, she really pigmented. So the next question is, how are you so freaking stunning? Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. I don't think so, but I'm glad you think that. How long have you been doing makeup, and when did you realize you wanted to be a MUA? I started playing with makeup when I was really young, but when I officially started thinking I wanted to be a MUA, I guess whenever I would apply to like makeup stores, you also had to know how to do makeup. So that's kind of like when I decided I also wanted to be a makeup artist. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. Oh my gosh, I love this one too. They're like so good together, but this would also be really pretty by itself. It has less shimmer than the Charlotte Tilbury one, but it definitely has a glow on its own as well. For the next product, I'm going to be using this Nars Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I've been hearing nothing but good things for a very long time. Like, this is an OG favorite. I heard it's really good at like blurring out your pores and also setting your under eyes. So that's what I'm going to try it to do today. Oh my God. It smells like Doritos. What the heck? That's really weird, but okay. Ooh, that was a lot of powder. Ah! You guys, I am loving this powder. It's so thin, so it sets the under eyes really nicely, and it blurs your pores really good. The only cons I'm seeing from it is that it kind of darkened my concealer a little bit. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, and it smells like Doritos, which is really weird. Okay, for the next question, it says, who did you most get along with on Instant Influencer or talk to first? So the first person I ended up like really talking to was Kaylin. Even though we weren't allowed to talk, it was funny because like when they were watching us and they were like, don't talk, like I would grab her arm and we would just kind of comfort each other that way, even though we were barely meeting each other, which was really cool. I don't know, I just felt like she was really comforting, and we were like standing next to each other on the show, so we would like just be like, oh my God, I'm so nervous, and she would be like, me too. And I don't know, I just really got along with her first. But as for like the person I get along with the most, we all really get along. I don't really have a favorite. We're all just like so different and so unique that we all just like kind of vibe with each other, if that makes any sense. The first person I ended up like comforting myself, like just going out of my way to comfort them, was Benny, just because he seemed really, really quiet at first, and obviously we couldn't talk, so that's probably why. He was just like following the rules. But I would just look over and I'd be like, "Are you okay?" And he'd be like, "Yeah." And it's so funny because now he's so like outgoing and loud and sassy, which I love. But like when we first met him, he was so quiet and he looked like he was so shy. But little did we know, he was confident, sassy Benny. For eyes today, I'm going to be using the new Natasha Denona Mini Retro palette. This is so pretty. I cannot wait to try it out. I'm also using the new James Charles brushes that I hauled in that video as well. The next question is, if you could use only one makeup product for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh my gosh, that is a hard one. It would honestly probably be concealer, because I am a complexion queen, because I break out and I want to cover my breakouts. So I would probably choose some concealer, not foundation, because it looks a little weird when you just have foundation by itself. So I'd probably just like spot conceal. How did it feel being the first one voted out of Instant Influencer? Oh my gosh, I felt so bad. I felt like a loser. It was horrible. Like I said, I have PSD from the whole thing. But honestly, now that I look back at it, I don't know why I was so devastated, because I still grew, and that was the whole point of me going on Instant Influencer, was just to get my name out there so I could grow my beauty family here on YouTube. And now we are growing. We are over 100,000 subscribers, which I am so freaking grateful for. And that's all I could ask for. So honestly, to me, I'm still a winner in that sense, because this is all I wanted, was to make my dream a reality, which we did. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to just like keep continuing my dream. It's amazing. I'm really bored, by the way. How are you? I'm doing great. Like, this is like the most happy I've ever been, just because my dreams are coming true. So I'm just living my best life right now, even though what is going on with the world is very like sad and scary. I'm just trying to think positive and think of all the good things that are happening. What is your phobia? Okay guys, so anything that's kind of like real, if that makes any sense. So like monsters and things like that, like obviously you know they're not real, so they don't scare me. But what does scare me is like the paranormal, or like getting possessed. I remember when I was young, I saw this movie and it said like if you're weak and you're like scared, that you're most likely to get possessed easier. And so I would always be scared that I would get possessed, but it's never happened, thankfully. So that scares me. Also like ghosts, like I believe in ghosts, so anytime I hear like a little noise, I'm like, so I think I'm gonna go with like a really kind of smoked out eye for this look. I'm taking that metallic green in the palette and putting it all over. It's so freaking pretty. But the next question is, how do you do your winged liner, or can you tell us any tips that you do for it? And actually guys, if you want, I could do like a little mini tutorial on my Instagram stories. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like that. But it's better to like show you than tell you, if that makes any sense. The next question is, if you were stranded on an island with 3 things, what would you take? I would take never-ending water, because you gotta stay hydrated. What else? I would take a music source so I won't get bored and I could dance around. What else? Food, obviously, duh, food. Next up is, what do you think you could have done better on Instant Influencer? Oh my god, I think I could have done a lot of things better. First of all, by like planning everything. Like obviously you guys know I had my Nana sick and everything, so planning was just out the door for me. But if she wasn't sick, obviously I would have planned a lot more. I would have practiced like drag and everything. If you guys saw my last video, that was my first time doing drag. So I would have just thought it out more, you know? I am freaking loving this palette. The next question is, where is the mesh jacket from that you wore on Instant Influencer? So I bought that from Windsor. It's so cute. I know, I love it. But I hate that I like wore that because it was a crop top and we were like running around and my stomach was flopping everywhere. But she is a cute jacket. She was like 50 bucks though, so not that cheap. Would you dye your hair color another color besides pink or red? Yes, girl. If you slide through my Instagram, you will see I've been every color in the freaking rainbow. So now that I put all my powder on, my blush and bronzer is pretty non-existent. So next time I use these cream products, I'm probably gonna have to either layer more product or put less powder on top. But for now, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more bronzer and blush, like the powder kind, on top. And please ignore all these scabs I have on my face. They're so ugly. I need to stop picking. I'm such a picker. If you guys know any like tips on how to stop yourself from like going in on your face, please let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely need to stop, because I'm giving myself scars and I'm looking really ugly. The next question is, what's your race and where are you from? So I'm from Amarillo, Texas, but I am Latina, aka Hispanic. I know a little bit of Spanish, like I could understand it pretty well, but I can't speak it. Actually, I can't understand it that well, if you know what I'm saying. Because sometimes I tell people that and they'll be like, and I'll be like, what was that? The next question is, what do you look for in a partner? Somebody who can make me laugh and just treat me as sweet as I treat them, aka Christian, my hubby. I love him so much and I think he's perfect for me. The next question is your favorite primer and what's your favorite palette? So my favorite primer, ooh, that's a hard one because I love priming. Not to prime is a crime, like Nikki Tutorial says. But I've really been loving the new Tatcha one, the Silk Canvas. And I know I told you guys that this doesn't ball up, but I have had some balling up recently. So you want to make sure your skincare is nice and soaked in before you use this. Another one that's more hydrating that I love is from Smashbox, the Primerizer. It's supposed to be a moisturizer and primer in one, but I like it because it has hyaluronic acid in it. So it really like plumps the skin and makes it feel really nice and ready to go. I also really love the primer from e.l.f., the Poreless Putty Primer. That one really fills in the pores really nicely. I love all the Benefit Professionals. See, I'm just gonna keep going because I love so many. The next question is, how is Texas weather? Girl, she bipolar. One day she'll be hot, one day she'll be rainy, one day she'll be super windy, one day she'll be freezing. We never know here in Texas. Okay guys, I'm pretty much done with my makeup. All I have to do is eyeliner, lashes, and lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera because my camera is now dying, so I have to switch the battery, and I'll show you guys the finished look and answer some more questions. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, but I just threw on some Lily lashes and a Buxom lipstick. I will have all the products I used in today's video in the description in case you guys want to see that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back to some questions. What kind of shows are you watching right now? Where do you get your jewelry? It's so cute. Thank you. The shows I'm watching right now is The Fosters. I love that show. If you're looking for a really good one, All American. I already finished it. I'm waiting for the new season. Also, I'm watching Ozark right now. It's a little slow this new season. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm watching, but I feel like I'm watching more, but I just can't think of it right now. And where I get my jewelry, I get most of my earrings and stuff. Like a lot of you guys were asking me where I got my butterfly ones, and I get all of them from like Forever 21 or just like little clothing stores like that, but mainly Forever 21, that's where I got those. What is your favorite hobby during quarantine? So lately it has been like redecorating my whole apartment. You guys know I'm gonna be having a beauty room tour coming very, very soon on my channel. So just like decluttering and organizing everything has been really nice. And also another hobby is my TikTok. I love dancing and TikTok has just been it lately, and so I love that. What gurus do you look up to? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Obviously James Charles, Nikki Tutorials, Robbie DeChristie is one of my favorites, Manny MUA, and yeah, just so many more. What was your first job? P.S. I love you so much. So my very first job was actually at Brahms, and I sucked at it. I remember I forgot to put the bananas in a banana split, and I quit that job so quickly. What food are you craving right now? Oh my gosh, I am hungry. I haven't ate today yet. Ooh, I'm craving Wingstop. I get the barbecue wings and I dip them in ranch and eat them with the rolls because the fries are a little bit too greasy there, but it's so good. And their corn, their Cajun corn, oh, so good, but really spicy. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? I love you. I love you too. So what made me want to start, actually Christian showed me YouTube and I started watching it and I just like fell in love. And I love the fact that the girls could get on there and not be insecure without makeup and just show like their makeup process. And I was just obsessed with watching those videos that I wanted just to record me doing it. And then obviously it fell into this big love for YouTube. My dream collaboration, oh my gosh, it would probably be with one of those influencers influencers I mentioned before because I just love all of them. Oh, even Katie and Desi, I love them so much. If I had to pick one, it would definitely be Katie though. I feel like I relate more to her, but I also love Desi. And oh my gosh, her fertility videos make me want to cry so much, but I love Desi too. Do you ever want to have a room dedicated to filming videos or storing makeup? Yes, for sure. I would love to have that. As you guys know, my living room is basically my studio and also my makeup room in one, but this is all we could afford right now is a 1-bedroom apartment, but hopefully in the future we will be able to get a 2-bedroom so we could have a whole like YouTube room, but for now this is working. Do you ever plan on moving to LA? If I have like a lot of work going on over there, for sure I would definitely move there, but for now I feel like that's one thing that's really cool about being an influencer. You could literally live anywhere in the world as long as you have your camera and Wi-Fi, you are good. What is your least favorite food? Oh my gosh, guys, I am the most pickiest eater. So when I was young, I used to eat hamburgers with just the meat and the bread. Now I've added cheese. Whoa. But yeah, I eat like a 5-year-old. I barely put anything like in my Chipotle burrito. I don't eat the rice because it has cilantro in it and I hate cilantro. I just hate vegetables in general, especially onions. So there's a lot of stuff I don't like. When's your birthday? My birthday is November 8th, 1994, and I'm 25 years old. Merch, makeup line, what is coming? I don't know, would you guys like merch? I never thought of that, but I mean, if you guys would be into it, let me know. And as for a makeup line, that would be a dream come true, honestly. When exactly did you film the show? Which day and month? I don't remember the day, but it was in January. Are you quitting your job now that you're famous? I love you, by the way. Oh my gosh, I love you too. And I don't know what's gonna happen with that. We shall see. Did you think you were gonna make it on the show? Sending love from New York. Ooh, that's so cool. Hi from New York. No, I didn't. I had this pit in my stomach telling me like, you have to do this. This could be your chance. But I honestly didn't think it was gonna happen. And every time they emailed me, I thought, oh, this is when they're gonna tell me, okay, like you didn't get through to the next round of like auditioning, but they did. And I just couldn't believe it until I was there in LA. Okay guys, so that's gonna be everything for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and got to know me a little bit better. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be a part of my beauty family, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Where's my makeup wiper?